Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. NBA analyst makes bold comment after Lakers' shocking moves. The Los Angeles Lakers are now a title contender this season after they acquired a center as a follow-up move to the Luka Doncic trade, Yahoo Sports' Kevin O'Connor believes. The Lakers have entered the NBA Finals conversation. Mark Williams is awesome, O'Connor said on X, commenting on ESPN's Shams Charania's early Thursday's breaking news of the Lakers' acquisition of the 23-year-old center from the Charlotte Hornets. O'Connor expounded his commentary on the Lakers' move to acquire Williams as Doncic's lob partner. Mark Williams is a shocking addition for the Lakers, O'Connor wrote in a separate post on X. Such an incredible trade. Wow. Perfect for what they need now and into the future. Interior defensive enforcer, rebounder, screen and lob target for Luka and LeBron. Plus has untapped shooting touch. A plus deadline becomes a plus. Injuries are of course the concern with Mark Williams. But more than worth the upside bet at age 23, in my opinion. Stunned the Hornets moved him even though the return is quite nice. Williams is in the midst of a career season, averaging 15.6 points, 9.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 1.2 blocks while shooting an efficient 59.7% from the field. On paper, the Lakers have a balanced roster. Williams is projected to start in the frontcourt with LeBron James, Rui Hachimura or Dorian Finney-Smith, Austin Reeves, and Doncic at the backcourt. They also have depth on their bench with Jackson Hayes, Gabe Vincent, Finney-Smith or Hachimura, and Jared Vanderbilt. Injury concerns. O'Connor's former boss, Bill Simmons of The Ringer, seemingly agreed, but with a caveat. Mark Williams is legit good. When he plays, Simmons wrote on X. Williams hasn't played more than 43 games in each of his first 2 seasons in the NBA because of injuries, including a back issue that limited him to only 19 games last season. But that did not concern the Lakers, Dan Woik of Los Angeles Times reported, in the aftermath of the trade. Lakers, per sources, confident that Mark Williams' back issues from a year ago are healed and that they're getting one of the game's top young centers who fit the Doncic archetype, Woik wrote on X. The Lakers paid a hefty price to acquire the 7-foot center out of Duke, surrendering their 2031 first-round pick, a pick swap in 2030, and their rookie sharpshooter Dalton Knecht, the 17th overall pick of last year's draft. But the Lakers were more than willing to pay that price as they bring in a center who fits Doncic's playing style and his timeline. How Lakers land their Anthony Davis replacement. Lakers vice president and general manager Rob Pelinka acknowledged during Doncic's introductory press conference that they have a gaping hole in the middle after trading Anthony Davis for Doncic. We know we have a need for a big, Pelinka told reporters during Doncic's introductory press conference. The market for bigs right now, leading into the last 2 or 3 days of the trade deadline, is very dry. There's just not a lot available. So maybe we'll be able to do some stuff around the margins. I would say, in terms of a big move for that position, it's probably more realistic that that would be something that comes in the offseason. But Luka will be at the center of that, as we build for the long term. But just like how Doncic fell on their lap, it was the Hornets who approached the Lakers. The Hornets pounced on the opportunity to get Knecht, who they liked, according to ESPN's Ramona Shelburne. Lakers had been looking for a big, but once they got Luka this week, they knew exactly what kind of big they wanted, Shelburne reported via X. From what I've heard, in Luka's initial basketball conversations he told Lakers GM Rob Pelinka he played best when he had a vertical lob threat. When Charlotte called saying they liked Knecht and might be willing to discuss Mark Williams, the deal came into place. The Lakers had previously looked at more veteran, slower/older bigs. But when Luka explained how much playing with Lively and Gafford opened things up for him in Dallas, LA felt like this was the move that would give them a shot this year and beyond. How the Lakers stole Mark Williams in a trade no one saw coming. The Los Angeles Lakers continue to make waves at the trade deadline, pulling off yet another bold move Wednesday night by acquiring 23-year-old center Mark Williams from the Charlotte Hornets. In exchange, the Lakers sent a 2031 first-round pick, a 2030 pick swap, Cam Reddish, and rookie Dalton Knecht to Charlotte, a deal that caught many off guard, much like the blockbuster that brought Luka Doncic to LA in exchange for Anthony Davis. The need for a center had been looming ever since the Davis trade, with names like Indiana Pacers big man Miles Turner circulating in trade rumors. But Williams? He was never publicly mentioned as a target, making the move all the more surprising. Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka, known for operating in the shadows before striking, was at the center of yet another stealthy acquisition. Fresh off orchestrating one of the biggest trades in NBA history by landing Doncic, Pelinka wasted no time in addressing the team's most glaring hole. And just like the Doncic deal, this one came together fast. Speaking to reporters before Thursday night's game against the Golden State Warriors, Pelinka revealed that it was Charlotte who initiated discussions, reaching out to the Lakers about their need for a center. According to The Athletic's Jovan Buha, the entire negotiation process lasted less than 48 hours. In a small press conference with reporters pre-game, Lakers VP of Basketball Ops and GM Rob Pelinka said that Charlotte reached out to LA regarding their need for a center. The Mark Williams trade was negotiated and agreed upon between the two sides in less than 2 days, Buha wrote. Williams wasn't openly on the trade market, but once he became available to them, LA decided to go all in and make an aggressive offer for the 23-year-old big. Williams fit the center archetype that Pelinka and Luka Doncic discussed upon Doncic arriving in LA. Williams wasn't even on the trade market initially, but once he became available, the Lakers were aggressive in making sure they got their guy. It's a trend with Pelinka, who operates with a level of secrecy that often blindsides the rest of the league. The Doncic-Davis swap was first initiated by the Mavericks only days before it materialized. Similarly, the Williams trade wasn't something the Lakers had planned weeks in advance. It was an opportunity that presented itself, and Pelinka pounced. 2x All-NBA star makes Luka Doncic, LeBron James statement after trade. Former NBA All-Star Demarcus Cousins gave his take on the Lakers. LeBron James, Luka Doncic pairing. The Los Angeles Lakers made a huge splash at the NBA trade deadline, acquiring superstar guard Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks. While many are questioning what was going through the head of the Mavericks front office, the Lakers look forward to adding a player of Doncic's caliber. Lakers superstar LeBron James has played with some incredible players throughout his career, but Doncic could ultimately be the best. The 25-year-old guard has earned 5 consecutive All-NBA first-team honors and could be the perfect complement to an aging James. LeBron and Luka will be an incredible duo and one of the most talented the league has ever seen. 11-year NBA veteran and former New Orleans Pelicans All-Star Demarcus Cousins spoke on the trade, explaining how great of a pairing they will be. I think LeBron just became the number 2, and I think LeBron is okay with that, Cousins said. Obviously this is a move for them to move forward with their future, you can tell by the pieces they're putting around them. They're ready to move toward the future, but they're also going to maximize Luka's talent and LeBron James while they still can. I think Bron's best years is when they had a 1A, 1B type player. I think we'll see some success from the Lakers. The Lakers certainly swapped Anthony Davis for Doncic in an attempt to better prepare for the post-LeBron era, but bringing in a superstar like Luka will help them win now as well. A duo of James and Doncic is certainly built for a deep playoff run, and their future around the former Mavericks superstar is very bright. And are you a fan? What do you think of Demarcus Cousins' statement? Leave your opinion in the comments.